Welcome everybody, we're going to do round 3 and Tractor Chute's excited. We got ourselves a special game going on here. This is for the Friday challenge for this week where you must do a planetary fortress rush, a nexus with photon overcharge rush, or a proxy hatchery rush to win the game here. In the upper right hand corner we have the blue blue Terran being played by Devnaut. In the upper left-hand corner, the man that submitted this, our favorite breakfast food, Hashbrowns, and he's already asking, what's up, bud? Apparently they're friends already. He was playing as the red Terran, so we're going to have ourselves a bit of a T versus T game here, so it should be fairly interesting. As far as I know, this is supposed to be a fail, so I assume we will see a failing planetary fortress fall down to its doom, but we will soon find out here. Does look like he's going to start off with the wall as Hashbrowns to make sure he does not get rushed and can get this challenge submitted and hopefully get a win. But like I say, it's probably going to be a loss, as that's what I have been told, but I've been lied to before, as you did find out last week in the Friday challenge. So Devnaut will continue to mine away here as he builds off the wall. None of these guys are going to do too much early scouting, but usually after the supply depot gets up there, that's when they will tend to scout or sit beside the supply depot and relax. If we pull up our APM tab, both of them rocking a very high APM at 15 apiece. 16, they did venture into the depths of Silver League APM there for 1 second there. Taking a look at our production tab, should be absolutely nothing special other than barracks and SCVs coming out here. Apparently Hashbrowns thinks this game has cheat codes. I believe StarCraft 1 did have cheat codes, but StarCraft 2 we have falling out of the realm of cheat codes with all the new games out there now. And we will get the scout out of Devnaut here. He's going to scout the correct location first as he goes straight across the map to the upper left-hand corner. And he will probably get into the base. It does look like Hashbrowns will not get that second supply depot up in time, so he will finish making that there. Both these guys doing the exact same build. And he has made him where there's no cheats in multiplayer. Go figure. There he goes right into the base here. I do like to see usually about a 3 to 4 minute scout. As if you scout this early, you're not going to find anything. He will see the one gas. Not going to tell him a whole heck of a lot. Or in fact, you might see a add-on to the barracks somewhat early there. He's actually going to sit out here, way out here. Not entirely sure if he still has patrol points and is going to head down to the lower left-hand corner, but not entirely sure. Hashbrowns is pissed off there's no cheats. So this might be big trouble for him. We are getting the second barracks going down for Devnaut here. In the upper left-hand corner, Hashbrowns is still spitting out SCVs, but got 3 on the gas, so getting pretty heavy on the gas here, as he does need to get the engineering bay out so he can get that planetary fortress going right away. Here we go. We are going to send back our SCV as Devnaut. Hashbrowns is going to scout as well. He's going to head across the map here, and he will get walled off, so we'll not see a whole heck of a lot happening there. Orbital command is coming out for Devnaut here. Still no orbital command out of Hashbrowns, as he really doesn't need one, but it is kind of handy when you're doing this. That way you can get the vision before you fly into the opponent's base here. So he will slowly get across the map here. Will make his way right up to that wall there. Well, he will be denied here, and the one Marine is slowly finishing up as well here. They are getting a factory out, so we're going 2 barracks into a factory, spitting out the mules at the same time with the second gas going down as well there. Take a look at the units tab. We do have just the one Marine on the field here. Other than that, just a bunch of working SCVs going to work here. We are hiding the engineering bay up here, so being very sneaky is Hashbrowns getting that engineering bay out there right away here. It does help, I guess, to hide it a bit. They're usually the opponents in these level leagues. They're not going to know what you're doing when you have an engineering bay after barracks anyways. It doesn't really tell you a whole heck of a lot. As this is a type of build that you can build the command center, and it wouldn't really look out of ordinary either if they see that in your base this early here. But either way, they are doing very good in the macro game so far here. We are sitting at 22-17. So Hashbrowns is definitely putting a lot more money into the builders at this point in time here. Is getting a Ghost Academy, so maybe getting a very interesting build at Devnaut as well. Maybe looking to plant some nukes on the field as well, which would be very, very interesting here. He's getting out the tech lab, so we'll get his upgrades nice and early for the ground force tech lab. Also down for Hashbrowns here. He's getting shield there, which is very odd. It's making me wonder whether or not this is a challenge fail or not, as I'm not entirely sure why you would waste money on combat shield, but fair enough. He's even planning a turret, and he does cancel that, as that was pointless as well. Apparently he's going to head back here and put it back there. Still going to build a turret here, so very interesting out of Hashbrowns. Usually you want to be pretty quick when you're doing the planetary fortress, so usually you're going to go straight to it and just wall off at the beginning here, but he's actually spending a lot of unneeded resources, which could result in why this game might actually end up failing here. Are getting a starport down to basically supplement with the Ghost Academy here. He's getting cloaked, so obviously he is going to look to drop some nukes down here. Has managed to supply block himself, so very well done by Devnaut there. If we take a look down here, apparently we're going to drop it right down here as the command center, so very good to build it at least halfway across the map, as it does take a little while to get out there. Does get the Widow Mine out, so very well done by Devnaut. Very smart build there. We'll plant that at the beginning there. Doesn't really have a rally point. It's still supply block. Apparently has not realized that you can build supply depots. But that one will finally get one out there. And unsupply block himself, only 2 minutes of supply block there, so not overly bad. Do have a bunch of SCVs coming over here. They will be used to repair the command center. In case anybody wants some assistance, you will build the command center, you will load all your SCVs into the command center, and then you will fly it off into the opponent's base, hopefully fairly early. But we're going to do a little bit different here. I guess there is no mandatory way to do this, so we should see this take off in a couple seconds here, and he will work on planting that down and get the planetary out right away here. He might actually have somewhat of a chance, but there are quite a few Marines there, but we'll soon find out. I don't believe it's going to happen. 6 Marines out there should easily be enough to fend this off, but we will see. He's going to start working his way into the bottom of the base here, and let's see, does he have any room? He's got lots of room really to land this thing here. I'm not too sure if there's enough room up here, but that would be the prime location to get it landed here. But we'll soon find out. Does get the scout off, so very well done there with the nice little scan, so he knows what he's walking into. It is going to look pretty devastating. Might not look like this one's going to work. Might be too good of a player to try it on. We're going to find out here as he's slowly working his way up here. Has obviously found his landing zone, which I'm going to have to imagine is going to be right in here in front of the Marines. I would have liked to see him try up here, as I do believe there is enough room up there, but he's going to cancel it once and try it again. Here we go. Those Marines are going to start going nuts in a couple seconds here. We'll see how long it takes for him to realize that one Marine is caught on. The other Marines are going to stand around and stare at those two do their job here. There they go. They're all going to go at her here. He's going to work on repairing it. The planetary is going to start coming out. We're going to find out. You might want to start killing the SCVs, son. I don't know. Maybe he actually does have enough DPS. They are actually working pretty hard at going at this here. Don't think it's going to have enough time. There he goes after the SCVs to finish them off here. Knocks the rest of them down here and should have absolutely no time to get this up here. They should be able to finish that off quite well. At the same time, let's see if he is macroing up at the other end. Yes, he does have a fairly skookum army there, as they will be able to at least fend that off for a bit. Apparently, they do not want to jump into the bunker there, which is quite fine there. The planetary fortress is slowly getting there, but will burn to its death there, and I would have to imagine that Devnaut will move out at this point in time as he realizes that a lot of money did go in that build here. Or he will stand there. Hashbrowns will say F for fail, and maybe try it again. We'll soon find out. Oh, he has a cloak ghost in his base and a nuke coming down. He just embarrassed them big time with that defeat there, as he did take out the planetary fortress. And now we'll drop a nuke at the front entrance for absolutely no reason, as he knows he should be able to finish him off quite easily here. That cloak ghost can pretty much walk through the rest of his army if he chooses to do so. Oh, locks those Marines right into the nuke. Don't think that was the most intelligent move by no means. He thinks it's funny though. That's a fail for you. Thanks so much for watching. I will leave you with this. If it's a round hole, you got a square chute. Don't let the tractor see you driving on the pavement. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.